Yeah, let's get right to our first interview. Mercedes CTO Markus Schaefer, and as we discussed, Mercedes starting their announcements focused on AI. And Markus, I don't know what to make of this. You're calling it a virtual assistant. It is part generative AI tool. It's part cockpit. Explain the virtual assistant to us and what you've announced this morning.
Well, I would call AI a real game changer now at this moment in time for Mercedes-Benz. So AI is used in several instances, creating a car much faster, writing code. But AI these days is helping us really to put the car in a different light. So the car is no longer a vehicle, just takes you from A to B. It's somebody you can talk to. And that's
Give
exactly
me the basics of that. How does it work? How do I interact with it?
It's about the human-machine interface, actually. And it used to be knobs and buttons in the past, and it was voice signals, phrases that you were using. Now, at the present time, we're using actually even ChatGPT in some instances in US cars. But that's more a one-way dialogue. But now with the virtual assistant, AI, and the in-house software, we're enabling a dialogue. So this enables a fully intelligent car, an intelligent conversation, so the car appears in a completely different context. And that's what users already experiencing participating in our ChatGPT beta program. So the use of voice control and voice interaction with the car is just rising dramatically by a more intelligent conversation with the car. And that's exactly what this virtual assistant that we are creating with the help of AI and in-house software is enabling. So this changes the relation between you, the customer, and the car dramatically.
Markus, who built the underlying technology? Mercedes, or you worked with an AI developer like OpenAI?
Well, the key is, that's our understanding, we're developing our own in-house software. We call it Mercedes-Benz Operating System.
MBOS.
That's called MBOS. So this is the foundation, this is the basis. This is a chip-to-cloud architecture. So we're defining the chip level, we're defining the base layer, middleware, we're defining also our cloud. So we own the cloud, the Mercedes-Benz Intelligent Cloud. So it's a complete 360-degree system. And within this system, we're having partners. So we're using partners for AI modules, data access. And so we're partnering here partially when it comes to the virtual assistant, but partially the software is written in-house in order to be in control of the result towards the customer and data privacy.
Just very quickly, if I'm a Mercedes customer, do I purchase virtual assistant, or does it come as part of a broader software suite?
Well, the idea is that we provide a complete entertainment package. So it's not only the virtual assistant.
Across all model lines, or?
Across all model lines. So it's ultimately about the customer experience. And the virtual assistant is just an enabler, an intelligent enabler that opened up the world of entertainment for a Mercedes-Benz customer. So you purchase a whole package of entertainment. It's video, it's audio. We just announced yesterday a partnership with Audible podcast. So there are many, many ways that entertainment in the Mercedes-Benz is taken to the next level through the virtual assistant.
Markus, you are entering a key battleground with Drive Pilot, level 3, California and Nevada at first, and customers will be able to start taking delivery, download of this early 2024. What has demand been like? Can you tell me how many Mercedes customers will be able to use Drive Pilot on roads in those states 2024?
Well, we started offering a level 3 Drive Pilot in Germany last year, so we have quite some experience in Germany, and the interest in purchasing the Drive Pilot with the S-Class and the EQS is really, really high in Germany. So now we're starting in the market here in Nevada and in California. Customers will receive the first cars, and the interest is absolutely high. So, but this is a game changer. This is an absolute new technology.
Game changer for revenue as well as technology? Will you make any money from it?
Technologically, it's a game changer because responsibility moving from level 2 cars to level 3 cars changes from the driver to the vehicle. And that's a fundamental paradigm shift that is happening here, supported by technology. So there's LiDAR technology in the car, cameras, radars, a software stack, an intelligent software stack, and extensive work with the authorities here in the US to get it certified. So it's a huge technology stack and package that we're offering the customers here, with the benefit that you are enabled to perform side activities while you're driving. So eyes off the road and hands off the steering wheel for the first time.
Right.
This is the only vehicle in the market so far.
You raise a good point on certification. A big news story of the last week has been the recall, in name only, of all Tesla vehicles on autopilot in China. And the regulator said you need to do more to get the driver focused on the road, more alerts. Do you think you'll avoid a soft recall like that? Are you confident that once Drive Pilot is rolled out here in the United States and later China, that it will just be able to exist in the marketplace?
Yeah, I believe you can never rule out that you are running into a recall. But on the other hand, we're doing everything in the four fields to avoid this and making sure this is a reliable system. So the extensive work with the authorities over a couple of years with DMV, NHTSA, and many authorities in the country to explain the system to them and the boundaries of the system, what the system can do and what the system cannot do, is so essential, and to explain it in detail also to the customer. So it's an education process that has happened over the last 2 years, 3 years in the country here, making sure customers and the legislator understand the boundaries of the system here. And I think it's very important to distinguish between a level 2 system, a driver assistance system, and an automated drive pilot.
The lowest level autonomy at 3.
And it's so essential for the customers that they understand what the system is able to do and what they can do and what they cannot do in order to avoid what we call mode confusion.
Right.
So you should never confuse your customer what the system is able to do. That's why we clearly distinguish. This is a level 2 car, driver assistance. Takes a lot of load from you, but you always have to have your hand on the steering wheel and you are in charge. But in level 3, you give the responsibility to the machine. And that's a fundamental change with the benefit you can perform side activities, watching movies and doing other things in the car legally.
Markus Schaefer, Mercedes Chief Technology Officer, CTO. Good to catch up here at CES.